what's going on? This is Andrew back with a brand new belt video. It's been a little bit since I've done a full-on review video, and this, you actually saw the teaser video of it a couple weeks ago. This is probably about a month in the making, just due to stuff outside my control, usually the weather. It's finally a nice day on my day off, so I figure I'll shoot this as hopefully quickly as possible. But as you can see, this is a WWE Spinner version 2. And if you saw the preview video, you'll know that this is restoned and it is releathered. So just quick before I actually get into detail, like the stonework was done by Nick Clark, and the leather work was done by Adam Kelly. I actually did the backing myself. Adam sent me the scraps, and I cut it and glue it. Did the some of the snaps, and pretty much, you know, made it a complete belt. Alright, so I'm just going to pause the video real quick, and then we'll get into the detail of the plates, and then the leather, and then we'll wrap it up. Alright, welcome back. So, start off with the main plate here. So like I said, this has been restoned with Swarovski crystals. Nick Clark in the UK, he did that for me. So I sent the plates off to him, and he did a very, very clean job, if you ask me. No complaints whatsoever with the actual quality of the work. See all the outer stones. These are all pointed back. Every single stone is pointed back, I believe, except for probably all these right here. I think everything else is pointed. See the big red and yellow stones all the way around. Can't really see the screen of my phone very well, so I'm not sure how well the shine is coming through on this, but I tried to direct the table in the direction of the sun as best I could without me getting in the way. You can see down here, this is a plastic Lexan style nameplate, similar to what JMR used on TV. Andy Hastings did this one for me with my name on it, and then I also bought a actual JMR one with CM Punk's name on it from Belt Fan Dan. So I can unscrew this one and change that as I please. You can see the spinner wheel. These have all been replaced with the sunflower yellow style stones. I did buy the non-spinning screw from Wrestling Superstore, so this does not spin. I mean, it does have a little give to it if I want to kind of mimic how it was used on TV later on when it started to kind of not stay, you know, straight up anymore, but whatever floats my boat. See the champ banner here? Nick did the silver paint mod behind the lettering and the stones. These are all round pointed backs, not square. And then all these on the W, these are all a golden shadow type crystal. If you see any pictures of, like, probably the last couple years that the belt was on TV, I guess due to probably just the kind of stones that were used and the fact that the real belt is real gold and nickel, you'll see instead of just being crystal, you see probably what's behind it kind of bouncing off the light as well in the arena. So this kind of mimics that. Nick also did repaint the swoosh. On the W, I actually added the silver paint instead of the shiny silver that does come with the belt just by itself, just to kind of match the banners and the rest of the plates. Not a real big fan of how it came out, but I can't really do nothing about it at this point. Reason being is, again, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but I did cover all of the 2mm stones, so the champ banner, the WWE logo on the spinner wheel, and then the WWE and triangles on the other side plates in a clear resin type material to prevent any of the small stones from falling out. It was actually really easy to do, but it's not something I would do again, and part of the reason, and maybe it's because of the way the stones are already seated in the holes prior, but it kind of dulled out the shine of the stones unless you're in really, really bright lighting, like outside right now, where it will catch it just right, but indoor lighting, it's not the same. So it's probably not something I would recommend ever doing again. So, you know, lesson learned, but it's not bad just now, especially with the silver paint that I added, I can't undo it since there's really no safe way of removing any of the stuff. But let's see if you can see how that looks. I don't know how well this is focused. You know, it still gives a nice effect to it. You can still see the shine of the stones, but not as well as it did prior to me doing this. So that's the main plate. Let's start over with the left side. You can see all the clear crystals and then the smaller round pointed backs. I did the entire plate with the resin, not just the stones. So over here you may notice, like, well, it's kind of foggy, but it's not fingerprints. It's just, I guess, the way it what's the word? It's the way it set after I applied it. So, but as you can see, like, Nick did a very good job with getting the stones as straight as possible. Same thing up on here. WWE wording. I also put the epoxy resin stuff down here over these bringing the green leaves. I didn't touch the big crystal. So, let's see. Very nice. I did not do any of the never dull. I kind of, that doesn't bother me as far as accuracy's sake. One, it's a pain in the ass to do, and two, don't know for sure if it's going to tarnish over time since you are stripping away the clear coat without adding another layer of that myself. So I decided against doing that, which I'm fine with. Outer side plate, or the right side with the right inner. There's one little blemish in the plate, which is right over here. You can see some of the gold is missing. No big deal. That's like the only real blemish to these plates. Nick was very good with the restoning work. This was actually already there. It had nothing to do with Nick. But he did a very good job of making sure not to mark the plates up at all, or anything like that. Let's see. And then the other outer side plate. I did do the outer side plates the way CM Punk mostly had the belt, except when the last few months of his reign and when The Rock held it before I left TV, which had it first. Alright, so that's it for the plates. Just gonna pause the video, go over the leather real quick, and then we'll wrap things up. Alright, so now onto the leather work itself. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this was done by Adam Kelly. His name is not stamped on this particular belt at all, but he did do the work. He did do it in the style of Jamar, with the snap boxes, 2x8 snaps, all silver, and the shell tooling that goes all the way around. The only difference in this strap, probably compared to most you'll see, is this strap is actually short. The way he explained it when he was selling it, that it was meant for actually a teenager. So he did it probably about 3 or 4 inches shorter than a standard strap, and I think even a regular spinner is even longer than a standard strap. So, well, for me this is actually perfect size-wise. It's not for everybody, but you know, most people don't wear their belts. I particularly like to once in a while, but usually it's just for display, so this usually doesn't matter. You can see the 2x5 female snaps and the snap boxes, very detailed. For those of you who have not seen Adam's work before on any of the Facebook groups, or I don't think he posts on anything on Belt Talk, but on the Facebook groups for the most part, he's improved greatly over the last year or so. You can, if you've ever saw his work in the past, you can really see a difference now, and it really shows, which is why I didn't really hesitate to jump on this when he had it for sale. It was a very good price. See, I'm not sure if this is accurate to any particular cut, because I'm not too familiar with that outside of just the regular tooling and stuff like that. But you can see there's the shell goes all the way around. Leather's broken in a little bit. When he sent me the strap, it didn't come with the. It came with the backing, but not the backing wasn't attached at all. It's a black suede, which I'll show you in a second. Female, not the female. The male snaps were already set onto the strap. So all I had to do was trim the backing, do the female snaps, which a little bit of a pain. I mean, I've replaced snaps before, but not when I had to do the backing first, so probably wouldn't want to try doing that again, but it was a fun little experience. And then I glued the backing down, which I've done previously with another belt, so that wasn't too hard. I knew what I was doing there. As you can see, nice, soft and smooth suede backing. It's flexible. It's not too stiff. It's not really any different, at least with this. I'm pretty sure most spinners are like this, but nothing crazy. Nice and flexible. Leather work is good. It was a pain, since I've never done a full backing, I've usually only peeled up one and laid it back down, so I didn't really ever have to mess with the snaps, but it was not easy pushing the caps on these through, because what I did was I glued this part of the backing down and then tried to puncture the holes so I can actually do the snap. The holes for the snaps to be set through were actually already done for me. I just had to put them through and do the actual setting of them, which that part wasn't hard. It was just getting these caps to push all the way through. But once I did that, I set the snaps, and then I was able to glue this all the way down, which again wasn't hard. Just if anything, the hardest part, and I don't know if you saw some of the video, I was not very clean with doing this, so I do need to, the edges in some spots do need to be touched up a little bit and even trimmed to some extent. I'm actually, because this belt is for sale, so before it goes out, I'm gonna have to actually fix that up a little bit. But again, it's very flexible, as you can see. Very shiny at the same time. A lot of bling, which I actually surprisingly like. I know a lot of people hate this belt, but I got a little soft spot for it. Alright, so I'm just going to pause the video, and then we're going to wrap things up and get on to the next video I got to do. Be right back. Alright, so that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I do appreciate all of you watching. Now, just in case you didn't know, this belt is for sale. I am looking for 1,200. That's shipped. I'll do that worldwide. I might ask if you're outside the US, I might ask a little bit extra just to cover shipping, but probably not the full cost. Remember, this is releathered and restoned, so factor that into my pricing just before you try and make an offer and try and go really low. I do have this on eBay. I do have this on the Facebook pages for sale as well, pretty much the same price. So if you know where to find me, I'll put all the links down in the description anyway, just so you can, if you want to private message me. I actually do have another one of these in the works right now. I originally bought a fresh set of plates from WWE Shop, which won the entire right side plate. This one here came pretty much all tarnished. It was discolored. It was darker than the rest of the belt. It was not worth keeping. So I thought I was going to be getting a good deal by taking advantage of Black Friday with WWE Shop, but instead it's going back. I actually have to send that back out today. And my good friend Butch, you know him from Belt Talk on Facebook, he had a spinner for sale. It was pretty much 99% mint condition. There was a few little marks here and there, but nothing worth looking the other way for. So I picked it up at a really good price, actually less than what I was getting from paying for WWE on Black Friday. He got the belt out to me within a day after I ordered. I already had it in my hands, and I actually shipped it out the other day to Richard Simpson of Simpson's wrestling belt restoning service, and he's actually been doing this with cubic zirconia, just like my network logo. So really looking forward to that one, and it's going to really look probably better than any other spinner you've seen before. I don't know if anyone else has even done one of these with the cubic zirconia stones just yet. But yeah, it's gonna look really good. I already have a re-leather spot reserved for it, so once that's done, hopefully the plates will be back in my hands in another maybe a month and a half. So I'll probably shoot a video just to bare plates, and then when the belt's all put on a strap, I'll probably make another video on that. So that's probably not gonna be for a couple months from now, but at least give you guys an update on what's gonna be coming ahead. Don't really have anything else planned belt-wise after that. I do have a bunch of stuff for sale, so if you're on Facebook, I'll link you to the Belt Mafia Facebook page, and Belt Talk also. I have everything on sale for there. I'll link down my eBay page, and yeah, check out the Belt Mafia Facebook group. We do a lot of great conversations. If you want to buy, sell, and trade anything, I have it all there. We're actually doing a giveaway right now for one of these kind of nameplates, actually a JMR Edge one, so it's free to get in, and that's only running for the next few days, so check out the page, join the group, and get involved. Alright, so I'm gonna go shoot another video in a few seconds, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.